welcome back. We are back at it again with chapter 11. All right, so chapter 11 is not nearly as long as or convoluted as chapter 10 is. It's pretty short. So in chapter 11, we do see where things start to pick up as far as the competition goes. Captain Westfall comes to Selena's rooms the next morning to wake her up and to get her to go get some breakfast before they start training for the day. Selena, however, seeing as she is a huge bibliophile, she did like any other avid book lover does and stayed up until 4 a.m. reading. So that's always fun. So yeah, she was reading the books that Prince Dorian sent her. So after she's all ready to go and they've had some breakfast, they head on down to a large room where all the other competitors are already sparring. Selena will be competitor number 23, so the other 22 competitors are already in this large room practicing, sharpening their skills and sparring with each other. We do get some more encounters with a character known as Cain. I know we haven't seen him in previous chapters. He wasn't that important at the moment, but in chapter 11, Cain becomes rather significant because he is a nuisance to Selena. He mocks her, he laughs at her, especially since her cover story is that she's a jewel thief. So this is just an ongoing theme, like he's a bully. He's supposed to be this huge guy, a soldier from the mountain region before he came here, and he's just described as having a cruel face. So after that encounter with Cain, Kel decides to tell Selena, pick a weapon off the weapons rack and you're going to spar. Selena, being confident in her abilities, she is eyeing some hunting daggers because of course an assassin would probably prefer something small, easy to conceal and carry. She usually chooses daggers as her main weapon. However, seeing as she doesn't want to start out with that, she does decide on a very ornate rapier with a bell guard, so that's just like guarding the entirety of her hand. And as she fights Captain Westfall Hill, she realizes that he's actually pretty good. Like he's a skilled swordsman, and he does manage to beat her. However, he doesn't do it with strict swordplay rules. Like she's following the swordplay rules of a sparring match. However, he does not. He follows the rules of I just want to beat you. I don't care what I have to do it. I'm not just going to follow swordplay rules like we would see in a fencing competition. I just want you to know that I can win, and I will do whatever I need to win, which he does, and she gets mad about it, of course. And he uses that moment to teach her, to explain to her, we're not just sparring here. If it comes down to it, then any of the other competitors here will do the same thing to ensure their victory and make sure that you are dead. And it's only after this that Selena decides that, okay, now I'm going to go in seriously. I'm going to put the rapier back and grab the hunting daggers that I was looking at the beginning of the chapter. And that is where chapter 11 ends. And then we will be back tomorrow to see chapter 12. Okay, guys? All right, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.